look at it, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
New mutations. The threat is magnified, Inquisitor.
I grow weary of your self-righteousness, Ektar. Ah, Commander. As predicted, the bloom is mutating. New and potent strains now plague the sector.
5 distinct strains.
We have already encountered the bloom I've called Poxus, the strain of disease. The infected do not perish, but are cursed with a blight that moulders even into their minds. This one I name Mortis, the strain of death.
Also, I'm not sure,
this noxious mutation,
but I feel like they haven't shown even like any point of the game. As far I have noticed, they haven't shown the commander as VR.
It binds itself to
Which,
all things living
if it's
and
real, I
inanimate,
really like it
rotting
because that
all it
leaves
touches.
more space for
Here we have
imagination
the bloom Dolorous,
and
the
what
strain
kind of
of
commander
agony.
you would
It
like it
emits
to
a
look like.
compound that inflicts hysterical
Like it.
delusions and nightmarish torment on
Unless
its
if
sufferers.
I'm wrong, then I'm like,
Last and most insidious, the bloom Tentaris, the strain of growth. This malady corrupts the purity of the human form with powerful mutations. A corrupt gift from the plague god.
Your taxonomy has been enlightening, Inquisitor, but the bloom continues to spread as we dither in details. We must respond at once.
Our prognosticator has detected the presence of 4 new eruptions of the bloom activity across this sector. We have informed Titan and must act on these new incursions to the best of our ability.
I need the seeds intact for further study.
Oh, they are even like going faster. Kiitos. Getting destroyed faster. Also need to make one of these. So I could possibly stop something. Science, I don't think we can move that one. Oh, that would be a fucking good place to put it. New type informations permission that past readings. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go there. Grandmaster report.
Grandmaster, I have uncovered vital knowledge since we last spoke.
I have just been acquainting myself with your recent report. It appears to begin quite innocently with a raid on a Nurgle-infested Eldari craft world. If that weren't enough, I can see this led to the advent of 1, 2, 3, no, 5 greater demonic entities, heralding, it would appear, a most catastrophic outbreak of the bloom throughout your sector. Just what have you been up to, Inquisitor?
If I could direct you to section CT 2011-5, you would see that.
Enough! I have no more patience for your ivory tower excuses. Commander, you are not without fault in all of this. I demand an immediate explanation.
Okay.
Such a response I would have expected from your late commander. Agravain was a formidable soldier, but prone to put duty before honesty.
I assure you, Grandmaster, we do not make compromises of virtue.
Indeed, Hector. I gather then that you will not
Thank you
shirk
for
a
the
short
lurk ratings.
penance,
Appreciate it.
given your collective failure here.
If I may, Grandmaster, what is crucial is that I now know how to combat this bloom.
And so it would seem. I read of your plan to use some arcane xenotech to construct a Codex Toxicus, is it? Our chapter is no stranger to the use of foreign relics, but this is highly unorthodox.
There is precedent. I have done my research.
Oh, of that I have little doubt. Wherever you go, Inquisitor, your actions seem to leave a lasting impression. My entire council is in uproar. over this news of our missing chapter lord. It seems I have little choice but to continue supporting your operation.
I have a feeling that he doesn't really like the Inquisitor.
Grandma.
For your recklessness, however, I revoke your authority to command the Grey Knights in battle. You may join future combat missions when your talents are needed, but you will follow the Commander's orders henceforth, to the letter.
How could he possibly have known about Drago? I didn't include him in my report.
I told him, of course. The manifestation of the Supreme Grand Master is an unprecedented event.
You could have warned me at least.
I report to the chapter, not to you.
Intercession. This exchange is unproductive. Open collaboration will be necessary to execute this mission efficiently. Our first responsibility is to support the Commander.
You are right, as always, Dominus. My apologies, Commander. I should have consulted with you before informing the Grand Master about Lord Drago.
Okay. Like when they give me option to make the decisions, I feel like it's only bad decisions. Okay. Kinda wanting to like get all of them to level 1, but at the same time not sure. As I haven't been really using those. More gear requisition. Rank crew access. We could take it because that would possibly give us higher rank stuff. And I don't think it would be a bad. Right, we got the research done. Can research something else. These seeds are implanted within their holes in clusters, but even the most perfect of tools leave a distressingly high fraction destroyed in the extraction process. I'd like to develop a superior method, one that will minimize the waste of this precious resource even more. Okay. Hi Selim, how are you today? We need that, but we can't do it yet. I kinda want to go there and do these, but don't think they are so. Oh. All knights teleport to any visible location. That sounds cool. All visible enemies afflict immobilized. Also sounds cool. Wait, what it wanted? What it wanted me to research? Research the Codex Toxidus. Okay. This is Enchanted Attunement, Bloom Suppression, Tides Escalation. Oh, okay, so I need to find all of those before being able to. The tides of warp swell and heave before surging forward in a burst of whirling energy. Let us make use of our prognosticars to anticipate their flows and allow your brothers to exploit their psychic talents to maximum effect. Or your prognosticators are trained as a tool of divination, but their psychic talents can be put to another use as well, dampening the war echoes that are released when your knights enter the Bloom's psychic field. I believe there is an opportunity to leverage your prognosticators further by layering their talents over the Edict Killer field. They should be able to curtail the Bloom's defenses and expose enemies to greater measure of my power. Could do. You're going to the gym. Have a good day, everyone. Okay, have a nice gym day and thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you either later today or tomorrow. One thing you will say, you really do like the colorful this game is, and the animation are fun. Yeah, like there is a big pile of games where I'm not that into the color scheme they have. Like the super colorful games that I just feel like they are eh. But in this one, I really like what they have done with the colors. For some reason, it looks extremely fitting and beautiful. Lannes was born around 10,000 years ago, when the ancient Eldar race turned decadent and began to find pleasure in debauchery and pain. The collective negative psychic energies echoed in the warp and caused the birth of Shalanish. His birth scream tore a massive tear in the fabric of space called the Eye of Terror and brought ruin to the Elder Empire. Stupid Elder. Hi Hesse, how are you today? Yeah, it's just like a really, really pretty made game. Like it. Just woke up, coffee time. Hopefully you slept well. Enemies are no critical injuries. Well, fuck you, game. Give me something that I can actually achieve. Alright, now we are gonna send the pancake. Awesome. Pancake. Elo. Jorma. I think we could take God. I'm so happy to know what I... But yes, more names needed, so if somebody has a freaking great name that you would like to see one of those named after, feel free to tell me. Let's see what we can do. Like I remember I played Darkest Dungeon. I did like that game as well, even though, once again, I'm not into the turn-based games, but I did like it quite a lot. And on that one, my chat was allowed to name the characters, and I found it extremely like funny and some ridiculous, morbid kind of wholesome when one of the people who get to name their character and they named it after themselves.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
They really, really, really wanted that character to die. But that was the only character who never just died. He could take the critical hits from the enemies and just survive from it. His RNG was fucking magical. It was awesome. I do feel like making another playthrough on Darkest Dungeon as well at some point. Because why not? Why not? Right. So there is the seed. Here is the seed. And there is the seed. Okay, this is also one of those maps that we have been before. There is actually quite a big pile of maps that we have already been. But they don't feel too repetitive because there is a big pile of things still left to explore that are not said. In Darkest Dungeon 2, there is even more emphasis on the character relation, so it will be even funnier when you name them after viewers. Oh. And how expensive is it? And is it like exclusive for one of the platforms or so?
On the way.
Should save it. Okay, so this one. Okay. It's only on Epic at the moment, and the early access, so it's like 25%. Still like perfectly playable. Okay, yeah. Just not a big fan of the big games story. I prefer it when all my games are in exactly same platform. Oh, like not platform, exactly same place, because just find it easier that way. But I do think I actually have the another one in there as well.
Taking position.
Got it roughly free from there, so wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, so there is the evil fuckface hiding behind that. So, yeah, this won't kill anyone. You deleted your Steam, which had like 200 titles, then went to GOG, had a few on Origin, but pirated them because you can't deal with Origin pools. If you don't mind me asking, what made you delete your Steam? But of course, like if you don't feel like it, answering. Just, I'm very, very, very curious person. And I simply would just like to understand what leads people to pretty much any decision.
Moving now.
They censored your Bethesda reviews after Fallout 76, so you reached. Yeah. That they censor.
On the way.
I can ask you anything. I appreciate that. Because like, I do know a big pile of stuff is very sensitive to people. It's like, I do understand that not everyone wants to talk about everything. But at the same time, like, I'm one of those people that are full of questions and like to ask everything and understand everything behind everything. I do know that that did drive, at some point, my mom, for example, crazy because I kept asking everything all the time. I was always full of questions. And I still am, because nobody answered my questions. And it just gets worse what older I get. Because I'm more and more questions. But at the same time, I'm worried to ask questions nowadays. Because I'm very, very, very worried that what if I hurt somebody's feeling by asking wrong questions, kind of thing. Yeah, curiosity is a cruel mistress. It is. It really is.
Vengeance.
But yeah, I do appreciate it that you answer. Even though, like, I know on those kind of cases, it is none of my damn business and pretty much, like, doesn't really have anything to do with me. But at the same time, I just would like to know. I want to understand.
Face me. Feel the bite of my sword.
Oh, my back.
They will rot no
Because
more.
I have been once again, like, have a day off, and I'm immediately, once again, sitting like a freaking noodle. Don't know why I'm doing it. Stupidity, I
I
think.
am with you. As ordered.
But at least on my work days, I'm nowadays sitting my back straight. And it has gotten way better. Like, my posture isn't nearly as bad as it used to be. It used to be absolutely ridiculous. Nowadays, it is starting to be way better. Way better. Yeah, really cute season. Thank you. Hi, Fright Night. How are you today? And thank yous. When you was young and got into MechWarrior 2, you learned to keep your back straight and arms, wrists, knees, elbows aligned. Oh, wait. What is MechWarrior? Never heard of that. Sounds cool. Sounds really cool. But what is it? Yeah, I pretty much just recently have started to. It was last summer when my tattoo artist actually mentioned about it, that bad posture can cause like worse issues than I thought it would. Oh fucking hell. Oh!
It will be done.
So yeah, my tattoo artist mentioned about it, that how bad my posture is. So after that I have started to pay attention to it, and it has now
Glory to Cyprus.
got rid of a lot of my back issues. Still, I do have them, but it's way better nowadays.
So
You're
to the
crap out.
unworthy.
For you, cool robot game from E5. Okay, not bad. Happy to hear. Happy to hear. Yeah, lots of weird stuff, especially if you end up with a bad back otherwise, and etc. Sitting up straight will save you a lot. Yeah. This I would have known it earlier, science.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
Can tell you that.
Yes, sir.
When you go through heart rates like I did, and still sometimes do because of a fucking backbuster. It's not great. It's not great.
Destroyed.
And I still find it somehow funny. Scary, but funny. That when I look at my heart rate report for every year, it still says that I have run multiple what the fuck they're called? Marathons throughout the year because of the heart rates that I have
At your command.
had.
Moving swiftly.
You'd recommend getting a standing desk, but does it matter how much if after a stream you spend 5 more hours sitting in front of the computer? I have actually planned to get the standing desk, and I have even watched those. Back in the time when Jebuski went to the IKEA and I kinda innovated, participated on it. There was one of the desks that is those motorized desks that you can lift up or down. And it wasn't too bad priced either. Sounds like from the Finland side, if you look at the desks, size of that one, that will contain all 3 of my monitors. So basically 2 monitors plus my drawing monitor or screen or whatever you want to call it. Those cost closer to 1,000 euros. So I was like, okay, I won't even dream about that because I can't. That is more money than I make in a couple of months. Well, IKEA has one that is the same size, but it costs about 500 euros, which is maybe I can afford on it at some day if I keep saving. Maybe.
Ready to serve.
I can hope so. And I do want to get it eventually because that wood fits a lot.
Aweless.
Of course, me getting a proper chair very recently also helped a lot since I have been sitting on that not so good chair for quite a long while, and it has caused on its own issues. It was very good at the beginning, but you know, when the chair itself kind of starts to break apart and all that, it's not so good anymore. And yeah, I have seen a lot of streamers use them as well. Also, the amount of the time that I'm spending on my PC has started to lower now when I'm streaming. I'm not playing video games anymore 20 hours per day and sleeping only 3. Like, that has changed. Now it's
Gods, watch over me. Brothers, straight from the chapter.
plus minus 12. But it includes a lot of work on it. Clots and whatnot. But if you get a big enough chair to put your legs out, a good high foot prop will solve the issue since your legs will be straight with your pelvis, etc.
With haste.
Your last chair, you got a medical waiting room.
This is coming
Great
with
chair
me.
was that that's like a couch. No wheels, but it was 80. 80 sounds fairly cheap. It's a good chair. Guys. Oh dear, there has been chairs that I have been looking and they are like closer to 1,000 euros, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want a chair. Your data is leaking somehow. Facebook is showing you ads about barefoot shoes. It should be contained and isolated. That's just
Opening
a sad
fire.
part that everything listens you nowadays. If somebody tells me that no, your devices don't listen to you, then I will very much question, then why the fuck is my freaking, was it Instagram and Snapchat currently advertising me ball saving creams? The stuff that we have been jokingly talking in Discord is showing on my recommendations, which is I have not wrote it anywhere. I haven't googled that stuff. I have not. But no, your device doesn't listen to you. But they are still like, you have been. Find it funny. Find it really funny. It's pretty meaty for what it is. After like 3k in shares in the past decade or so. Okay. Good to know. I was arguing with someone in the front yard a year or two ago about something. A day later, going to Amazon gave you endless succession of what you were talking about. That's with heavy ad blocking and all devices at a host level. How are you, bad boy? Morning to you too. 4 Imperial card, he is 14. Zone. Target blast anywhere over area 3 at range 10. Afflict vulnerable one for no stun in photos cover. Okay.
Focus fire.
Sure, you have. No, I haven't. Pannari. Feeling cool, happy to hear. Is this game like a StarCraft? I certainly have not played StarCraft, but it's a turn-based game. A lot of people have said it's similar to XCOM, but I don't know, I haven't played that one too. And I'm starting to think I probably should, but at the same time people make it sound too scary, and then I'm like, But to be fair, people made even Dark Souls sound scary, and then when I actually played it, it wasn't. Very StarCraft indeed, but not RTS turn-based. Okay, this is something new. Really liking it, like really liking it. And at the moment I would say, like, do recommend this one if you like turn-based games. And it's really pretty, like really pretty. I'm not a big fan of I actually hate turn-based games normally, but this one I'm really liking. I think the lore, the graphics, the voices and all that combined make it like really, really enjoyable experience even when it's turn-based. But not with Amazon. Hi Gekker, how are you today? For strike.
For Titan.
Smack! Well, Game Workshop denied Blizzard rights to make games based on Warhammer 40k, so Blizzard made StarCraft. Huh. Just gonna...
I am a master of my craft.
And then...
My wrath is restored, brother.
Smack! Are you afraid of me? Hello, hello, you'll be just lurking. Thank you, appreciate the lurk.
Face me.
Hopefully your day is going well.
Glory to Zyphos.
You're kind of shocked how awful Blizzard is now. I'm pretty much just very... much worried what else will come out in the future years, like what else is going to do something. We just don't know yet. Now when people are starting to talk more and more, we're gonna find out, I feel like, more ugly truths. And it terrifies. You know, it's actually some influence, but oh shit, I made a mistake. I should have killed another one. Because this one couldn't respawn anyone. But that fucker can respawn. Shit. Okay, and I have 0 turns left. Well, happens.
Pathetic.
I know that those enemies do that attack, and I still, every time when I go against them, I forget it and make mistake, and then I'm mad to myself because I made a
Praise
mistake.
the Emperor.
Alright, here.
Power.
Welcome back, Sunfine.
Glory to Zypos! Face me. I am the Emperor's fury. Ha ha! Vengeance.
Oh, that was mad.
Enemies destroyed.
Enemies destroyed.
I am with you.
Is that a jolly fellow? Yes.
Times.
Like, I do know that the cultists are probably something horrible and evil and I shouldn't like them, but
Good as new.
just the way how they are so fucking happy all the time, it's making my day. I don't know. There is just something when an insane person is somewhere and being like, "Hey, it bleeds, it bleeds!" It's like, it's adorable. The same way as I find adorable like all the fucking skeleton characters in pretty much all the damn games. Doesn't matter what game, I'm like, oh, it's so adorable and cute and all that.
I am with you.
Or like completely crazy characters giving happiness. I don't know why. Look at them happy skeletons. Aw, thank you for the gifted subscriptions, Pannukakun Cavallos. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Look at them happy skeletons. Seriously, thank you so much. Damn! GG. Look at them happy skeletons. Also, I'm worried. This game has kept me in a good mood for a while. That is starting to be suspicious. Look at them happy skeletons. Let open. Seriously though, look at them happy skeletons. Look at them happy skeletons. Look at them happy skeletons. Can I go and smack out of this? Look at them happy skeletons. Who got their subscription gifted, enjoy your new emotes. They are all made by me. Look at them happy skeletons. Or it's how to speak.
Yes, sir.
Look at them happy skeletons. Damn frogman. Percent resistance. Awesome. Oh no, Queen is overloading on happiness, given her tendencies of Sekiro fast. Hey, I do plan to replay Sekiro this year. Planning to make the replay through, or second playthrough on Sekiro this year. And I know it won't be easy. Already know it's gonna be painful as fuck. But at the same time, I do know that I wasn't the shittiest player when I played it, because I managed to complete it, and I know a big part of people who did it. So I can't say that I would be completely shit at games. But I did suffer, especially on the monkey boss.
Death is our creed.
The guardian ape or something like that. That made me suffer quite a lot. Quite a damn lot. But the thing, I did replay the guardian ape boss. And it took me, was it 2 days worth of trying or something like that? So overall, like couple of hours, try to beat its ass. And tried it out on the challenge mode, and I managed to kill it with, was it 4th or 3rd try? So I know that I have improved a big pile. So It will
Yes,
happen.
Commander.
There will be replay through of
Affirmative.
Sekiro. I'm not sure when, but soonish. Hi Campy Dave, how are you today?
Securing position.
And they are not aware of such things happening to themselves. Oh. Nurgle blesses his worshippers with pleasure and comfort. No matter how mutated, rotten and horrid they look, they feel no pain. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that would make sense. Why they are so
They
happy.
shall not pass.